Michelle Campo, Usborne Books and More Independent Consultant, and I wanted to show you some books today on homework helpers or school-age children's books. So first we have this set here, Usborne Beginner's Animals, set of all these books here, and they're separated by animal. So this one is about wolves. So if your child was to do a report on wolves, you could pick up this book and read through here and use some of these facts and information. So there is tigers, sharks, penguins, pandas, monkeys, farm animals, elephants, dangerous animals, and bears all in this set here. We have 100 things to know about science, 100 things to know about history, also 100 things to know about food is in this series. These are flex binding books. These are $12.99 a piece. Lots of little facts in these pages here. A lot of different information that's kind of broken out, and great books there. We have lots of big books of big series. So these are nonfiction books all about sea creatures in this one, stars and planets. We've got Big Book of Animals. So again, if your child was doing a report on a certain animal or certain type of animal, you could look this up in here, and there's all sorts of big fold-out pages. You can't even see the whole thing here in the screen because it's so big. All sorts of information in here on all these different animals. So sea creatures, polar animals. If they were doing a paper on the North Pole, they could open this up and see all the different animals that would live there. We have a lot of different encyclopedias. This one's First Encyclopedia of Science, and they're all internet linked. See down here. So it tells you a website you can go to find more information on this. So it's the hard book in front of you, and then you can go to the web and find even more information on all of our encyclopedias. The State Capitals is another book that has all 50 states listed in here and the state capitals. And what's great about this is it gives you so much information about the city and different things about the state as well. So we've got the state flower, the state mammal, date entered into the Union, other large cities, all sorts of information on each of the 50 states in here. So it's a great homework helper that is $16.99. We also have Inside Our World, so all sorts of information about space, about rivers, about forests, and these are all lift the flap. So you can see, if I could grab that here, inside is all sorts of information on the inside as well. A lot of different flaps. This one folds down, so another large one you can fold out. And then there's flaps inside here as well with more information inside the flap. I've got a periodic table of elements. This would be great for your school agers. Gives you a brief overview, lists the periodic table, how does the periodic table work, elements that fizz and bang, hard shiny metals, soft dull metals, the elements of life. Lots and lots and lots of information in here. $14.99 for this. And the last book I have is times tables, so they can quiz themselves on the times tables. Lots of lift the flap questions, story problems. Asks you the questions here. This lion family snoozes for 2 hours 3 times a day. How many hours is that? You open it up. 2 times 3 is 6. So it tells you the problem you need to solve it. And it goes through by 5s and lists all of them down here. And then has the questions and flaps. And that is $14.99 for this as well. I hope that helps.